Got just over 6 tons in there, and we're going to be offloading it, the 5 of us, when we get it to the house. This is the worst part for the lorry, this little riverbed, which is obviously dry. Our biggest problem here is storage, because we're not equipped to have huge quantities of hay, because normally we don't need them. So we've got this small kaya here, this shed, which there'll be some inside there, and that's sheltered. We've got this, which was my vegetable garden, which is fenced, and it's going to have a plastic over the hay, and so nothing can get at it. And then we've got this one, which they're already wrecking. This was the pile we did yesterday, came off the trailer. There's 190 bales under there when the baboons are not jumping on it. How many bales in the goat shed?
162.
162 bales in that shed there, which used to belong to our goats. And in the vegetable garden we haven't finished yet. And we've got this lot and that on the trailer. And in the worst case scenario, we will bring the hay over here and cover there. We've all been giving a hand, the game scouts, Edson, Chengatai, Herbert, and then Silos, myself, Jean-Roger, and that's the driver, Cosmo. Nobody's eaten from the hay, but maybe these waterbuck will tonight. The baboons are the only ones so far, but it was only out last night. And in '92 it took 3.5, or just under 3.5 weeks to get the hippos feeding. And everybody needs food, so whoever comes first, we don't mind as long as the hippos feed. Hopefully it's not too late in the year. We will get rains, and that I won't have to feed the animals throughout the whole season, because if I do, even with the wonderful help of the hippo supporters, we can't feed all the thousands of animals. But we can save some. So let's hope that the rain is here now. 21 mils last night. That will bring on a flush of grass, but it won't last if we don't continue to get rain. So hold fingers crossed, everybody.
Your prayers or your focus, whichever you did, have worked. We've had rain, and we had a tremendous storm last night. Within 6 hours we had 65 millimeters of rain, which is amazing. As you can see, if you look around here, this is the lack of grazing, but now the grass is going to grow, which is fantastic. The river though is in full flood, as I'll show you just now on video. And by being in full flood, I've got another worry, because the hippos are not strong. I believe they have got out of the main Turgwe River. They do it every year in the floods, they know it's coming. And this year it did come unexpectedly, but the hippos are very clever, they're animals. So hopefully they're in a small estuary somewhere way away from the Turgwe and they're safe. Because they haven't got much flesh on their bodies at the moment, they haven't got much energy or strength, and the river being in full flood is dangerous for them. I hope they'll be back here soon. I will continue feeding until the grass has grown. And then if, as the forecast says, we're not going to get rain later on, at least I've got some food in place and we've got contacts. And thanks to you guys, I can get another load. I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Have a great new year, everyone.
From no rain and having to feed hippos, we've gone to the ridiculous extreme of a really flooded river. The Turgwe is bank to bank, but much more than in normal years. It's nearly as bad as the 2000 cyclone.